What up YouTube? Welcome to another Division 2 video. Thanks for clicking my content. I really appreciate you joining me. If you like my content and want to help the channel out, don't forget to smash that like button. And today, of course, the vendor reset is here. And as you can see, I have my face cam back. So let's dive right in and start with the White House, shall we? First thing we can pick up is the Mozambique special. Not that great. I'm not loving those handguns. Of course, that perfectly breadbasket on there. Tactical Vector could be a little bit better. Close and personal already on there, but the rest is just too low in my opinion. Over to the Honey Badger. Could be a nice one, but I'm not loving the critical hit damage and the steady-handed as the attributes, and then the 10.6% assault rifle damage is too low in my opinion. Over to the D50, buy it if you still need it for your liberty, or else just leave it here. Over to the China Light Backpack, 7.2% skill damage, 7.2% headshot damage and safeguard on there. Vest from Alps with 15.6% repair skills and 9.9% skill haste and unbreakable. Over to the mods, 7.4% headshot, 8.3% scan range for your drone, the 6% skill haste for your turret, and at last the 4.3% skill haste for your sticky launcher. But let's head over to our next vendor and see what the clan vendor sells us. And there we are at the clan vendor. First thing we can pick up is the designated hitter with of course perfect reformation on there and pretty decent rolls. Not loving the gun itself, but if you wanna rock this gun, then roll the magazine size for some damage to target out of cover, for example. Over to the knee pads from Hunters and Fury, not great. Same as the backpack from Negotiators, could be something if you're still looking for it, then optimize, for example, the weapon damage or the critical hit chance, whatever you like, and roll the other one. Over to the backpack from Ongoing Directive with explosive resistance on there, no thank you. Then we got the rifle, the UIC-15, could be something if you want to go for that ignited, because the health damage is only 5%. I would love to see that a little bit higher. Of course you can optimize it, but then roll ignited away for something else. You could have a nice one, but again, I would love to go for my M1A as a rifle. Over to the shotgun tactical Super 90, not great if you ask me. Not loving headshot damage on the shotgun. Knee pads from Murakami, double red, weapon handling and critical hit damage on there. Then we got a 7.5% explosive resistance, 6% weapon handling and spark on a vest of Hannah Yu. ACRE, not great, leave it here. Empress International, not great as well. Status effect and weapon handling, you don't want on there. Over to the Douglas and Harding vest, rainbow roll and not the good one. Over to the mods, 10.6% skill haste, 17% repair skills, 9% shock resistance, could be something, so if you're still looking for it, definitely pick it up at the clan vendor. And then over to 4.3% radius for your mine. But let's head over to the campus and see what they sell us this week. And there we are at the campus, guys. First thing we can buy is the scalpel with maxed out damage to armor and of course future perfection on there. But the rest is way too low to buy in my opinion. Model 700, same, not great if you ask me. Military RPK, not great as well, way too low to buy. Richter and Kaiser mask, 8.2% status effect, 5.5% weapon handling. Walker and Harris could be nice with a 14.1% weapon damage, 6.7% headshot and 9.7% critical hit damage. Roll the headshot away for some critical hit chance and optimize the critical hit damage and the weapon damage. You have a pretty decent holster. Over to the mod, 16.4% repair skills, 13.1% in share health for your chem launcher, 4 extra stim charges for your hive, 8.7% radius for your pulse, and the 4.3% duration for your shock traps. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for the campus. Let's see what the theater sells us, shall we? And there we are at the theater settlement, and the first thing we can buy is the firm handshake. Of course with a 15% status effect already on there on the gloves of Sokolov. But not great if you ask me. Weapon damage too low and you do not want repair skills on there. KSG shotgun, just leave it here. Police MK17 not great as well. Overlord gloves not great if you ask me, too low. Maybe you can roll the armor regeneration away for some critical hit damage for example and optimize the rest, but it will set you back. Over to the Golan knee pads with the maxed out health. Way too low armor, man. Please leave it here. I cannot understand that they sell it, especially with the health. It doesn't do anything for us in the game at this moment. Then over to the mods, 8.2% burn resistance, then we got 4.2% damage for your mine, 4.1% deflector damage for your shield, the 6% blind effect duration for your firefly, and at last the 6% health for your decoy. Of course, always be here. But let's head over to the DZs and see what they sell us this week. And there we are, our first DZ East, and the first thing we can buy is the Akeem's long stick with of course perfect range on there, but it's not a great buy if you ask me, especially not for the 152 DZ creds. Surplus SVD, same, leave here. Classic M60, the hardest hit LMG in the game, but no, thank you. Over to the tip of the spear. Too low to buy, even if it has critical hit chance already on there. So if you're still looking for it, you can pick it up, but in my opinion, just farm it. It's way too expensive in the dark zones. Over to the Negotiator's Dilemma, repair skills on there, no thank you. Over to the mask from Wyvern, weapon handling and skill haste could be something, but I would love to see something else on there. Scratch that, please leave it here, it's trash. Over to the Golan. 6% critical hit chance already on there. 7.3% hazard protection already on there. Too low of armor, but roll the armor to the max cap and optimize the hazard protection and you have very nice holster for your crit hazard protection Golan armor regen build, however you like to call it. And you know my opinion about the mods, guys. Do not buy them in the DZs. Way too expensive, too low to buy. But let's head over to our next DZ and see what they sell us. And there we are, guys, second DZ South. First thing we can pick up is the GoPro Sombras Door Kickers Knock. Named fast with of course the perfectly spark on there. Skill damage already on there, weapon damage already on there, and then roll the hazard protection for some critical hit chance or damage, whatever you like to roll on there. Vector, please leave it here, not great. Same as the military P416, not great as well. Guard, handgun, go for the open world, never buy it. Backpack from Ongoing Directive, maxed out, weapon damage already on there, so pick it up if you're still looking for it and roll whatever you think is necessary. Vest from Aces of Eights, critical hit damage to that 10.4%, so pretty decent. So if you're still looking for it, roll the weapon damage to that max cap. But still, it's pretty expensive to buy in DZs, guys. Backpack from 511, my favorite brand set. Please leave it here, guys. This is just trash. Over to the Hanayu. Not great as well, not loving tag team, hazard protection on there. And then again, the mods, do not buy them, guys, way too low. Maybe when they're maxed out, but nah, not worth it in my opinion. Let's head over to our last DZ. And there we are, guys, last DZ, DZ West. The Everlasting Glaze is the first thing we can pick up, but not great at all. 8% rifle, 9% critical hit damage, although the headshot damage is maxed out. Do not buy this. 612, same, not great to buy. Classic M1A, nah, too bad. Always love to buy myself a classic M1A that is god rolled, but yeah, no luck. Hardwired, you know my opinion, it has a skill tier as the core attribute. Always crafted, because you will have it god rolled. You only have to roll one attribute. Same as the rigger, skill tier as the core attribute, always crafted. Never buy it, guys. Over to the Araldi, could be nice with critical hit chance and headshot damage already on there, then roll the weapon damage to the max cap and optimize the rest. Over to the RNK knee pads with 3.3% critical hit chance and weapon handling on there, no freaking thank you. And then over to the mods, you know my opinion, go for the summit, go for the open world, or even buy them in the open world vendors. Not worth it in the DZs. But let's head over to New York and see what they sell us this week. And there we are, guys. First vendor of New York, the MP5, the first thing we can leave. Here, trash. Full trash. Paratrooper SVD, maxed out damage to target out of cover. Naked on there, but the rest is just too low. Still trash in my opinion, although the damage to target out of cover is on there. Over to the Marine, Super 90, not great if you ask me, not loving Reformation on there. The Diceros, handgun, go for the open world, never buy it. Backpack from Wyvern, could be something with skill damage and repair skills already on there. Don't know if you love the repair skills on there. And Concussion. Concussion could be nice if you want to do some headshots, but on a Wyvern gear, I don't know if you like it on your backpack. Over to the Golan gloves, 120k armor, 8.9% hazard protection and 5.8% headshot damage. In my opinion, if you want to pick up those gloves, roll the headshot damage away for some critical hit chance and then optimize the rest. Could be a very, very nice gloves. Over to the Alraldi holster, could be better if you ask me. Maybe roll the repair skills away for some critical hit chance for critical hit damage and optimize the rest, but it's too low. It's gonna set you back a lot of resources. Over to the mods, 8.5% skill duration, 8.4% skill duration. Again, why? Why are you putting the exact same mod only 0.1% higher in the same freaking vendor? Or even in other vendors. But look at this, 8.5 and 8.4 right underneath each other. I think that is just lazy. Freaking lazy. But yeah, that's my opinion. Let's move on. Let's move on. Over to the 4.1% holster regeneration for your shield, the 5.9% blind effect duration for your Firefly, and the 6% duration for your decoy. Let's head over to our last vendor of today. And there we are, guys, at our last vendor of today. The FAL is the first thing we can pick up, but not great in rolls. I will leave it here. Classic M60 with a 12% damage to target out of cover already on there. It already has damage to armor and of course then the LMG damage. It's a bit too low, but if you want to buy this gun, then roll eyeless away for something that you think is necessary and optimize the rest. But I'm gonna warn you, it's gonna set you back a lot of resources. Over to the Urban MDR, in my opinion, just leave it here. PX4 Storm handgun, leave it here as well. Vest from HaNyu, 6.6% skill damage, 6% weapon handling. Mad Bomber on there, no thank you. Knee pads from Fenris, 10.2% weapon damage, 6.9% headshot damage, 4.3% critical hit damage. Not great if you ask me. Holster from Golan, too low. That other one that we saw was way better. And over to our last mods. 16.1% repair skills, 8.3% enchant resistance, then we got the 5.7% healing for your mine, the 4 extra stim charges for your hive, and the 6.2% duration for your sticky launcher. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today. Of course, I'm gonna show you Cassie Mendoza tomorrow, closing this vendor reset for today. But again, not that great this week. But for today, guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course the notification bell. PurePrime out.